celebrating their new first collab album and an exhaustive cross-country 31-city tour. Let's welcome back Drew and Ellie Holcomb, singer-songwriters who are coming back to Charleston Music Hall. Not just Charleston Music Hall, you're going to be all over the country. First of all, welcome back and tell us more about your new album, Memory Banks.
Thank you for having us. Glad to be with you.
Absolutely. We love this record that we made together. It's the first we've ever written and recorded together. And the whole record was inspired by something that Drew's dad used to say to him growing up. They went to, how many states did you visit before you were
46?
46 states growing
Wow.
up. So they traveled all the time. And he would always tell the kids, don't expect to inherit much because we put all the money in the memory bank. And so it's sort of a record about, seizing the moment, doing things you love with the people you love.
That's great. Drew, that was 46 states back then. Have you reached all 50 by now?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think I've been to 50 probably 3 or 4 times over at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe 60 at this point. No, but Drew, first of all, you normally lead the Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, and Ellie, you are a very successful solo Christian artist. Tell us about now, and if my math is correct, you two have been a couple for a couple of decades. So this being your first collaboration, first of all, what took so long, and why now?
Well, for a long time, I mean, Ellie was in my band for many years back in the day, and then 12 years ago, she left to start her own thing, and it felt like we just needed to give each other sort of creative space for a lot of years. Mm-hmm. We write very differently. I didn't know how to sing harmony, which makes it difficult to do duets, and so we just sort of we started doing these shows together where we would play some of my music, some of her music, and storytelling and such. We started doing that about 6 or 7 years ago, and last year we were like, this is kind of ridiculous that we haven't actually made written and recorded a record together. So we booked the tour before we wrote the songs to force ourselves to write and record the record, and it worked out really well. So
I don't know how you do it, and you also are parents to beautiful children. How many children do you have?
3.
How do you manage?
Kids.
How do you manage raising 3 children, maintaining a beautiful marriage, and an extremely successful singing career?
Yeah, we do not do it alone. It takes we are like the poster children or parents, I guess, for it takes a village. And so we have incredible help at home, an incredible nanny. Our families, his parents are with our kids right now. They'll join up with us on the road. So they come out on the road with us a lot. My sister will be out helping us take care of them while we're on stage. And so it really is a family endeavor. Everybody's invited and everybody's involved, and it's not perfect. It's very messy. Lots of balls have dropped, but a lot of along the way.
Right, indeed. I mean, and the cities that you're going to be visiting, everything from the southeast to the northwest, everything in between. And do you notice a difference in your audience versus performing in Nashville or Napa, for instance?
Yeah, I mean, certainly some of the more resorty towns tend to be a little skew a hair older than playing, let's say, like a Birmingham or a Atlanta, you know. But no, what we've found that our fans are very it's very multi-generational. I mean, our music sort of reminds a lot of people of the music of the 70s, and so we have a lot of fans that are our parents' age, and then a lot of fans that are our age, and now people bring their kids for a night out sometimes. And so it feels like a very sort of multi-generational experience, and our fans sort of span family and relationships. Those are happening in every city. So
I love that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And now that we know what the inspiration behind Memory Banks is, maybe you can tell us what some of your favorite songs are on the new album and the meaning behind them.
So Memory Bank is the title track. It's such a fun song. We did not mean to write a song that would really promote going to see live music, but that's sort of what it is. So it's like, hey, put your money in the memory bank. And then Never Gonna Let You Go is a favorite one of mine. It tells our story, but also the story of our community and our friends and sort of the people that make our lives go around. And I'd say Rain or Shine's another favorite because it sounds like it's always been there.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
one of my favorites is a song called "Maybe You Will," which is sort of a song that sort of speaks to people that a song that kind of speaks to people that have sort of unrealized dreams and they're getting to a place where they're wondering if it's ever going to come true, and it sort of addresses that. It was really one of the hard things about writing a duets record is you want to make sure it's not all love songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we worked hard on that, and proud of what we came up with.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard some of the music myself, and it's just beautiful. And you have such beautiful voices, and just so much meaning and heart behind the lyrics as well. Drew and Ellie Holcomb Memory Bank Tour, Thursday, February 20th. At 8 p.m. at Charleston Music Hall. Thank you both so much, and Godspeed and safe travels on this tour.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see y'all soon.
We're back after this.